I think a lot of it just comes down, they've been through it. You know, several of these kids have played and they've been through the losses, they've been through the work, and they see, you know, other teams and the success that they've had and said, hey, I want to be like that, this is what I need to do. And they've done a really good job of the work in the offseason to be prepared for that.
Self-determination has changed the trajectory of South Shelby football and put the Cardinals in a game that will command the attention of an entire state on Friday. It's that rarest of moments in high school sports, and one not lost on the Pleasant Hill grad who never got this kind of opportunity himself.
You know, it's funny you say that, because the other day my coaching staff and I were just sitting around talking, and it really took until week 8, and Coach Broughton was like, guys, let's just take a second and just appreciate what we've done so far. And that was just kind of cool to just kind of take a second, because you get caught up in the year and the grind of it all, and of just working, and just to take a second to take a step back and just look at everything that we've done so far, and just really kind of appreciate the kids that we have and the work that they've put in and the coaching staff that we have. But yeah, as a player, this wasn't really an opportunity that I got to be in. So to be in one, and you know, as a coach at my last school, we had a lot of opportunity playing games like this. So this is really important for not only our kids, but our community as well.
That about face for the Cardinal program owes a debt to both the past and the present.
I think it comes a lot with the leadership that we had when I got here with the Trey Guntermans and the Ryder Freeze, and those guys and the work that they've put in to kind of buy into this thing early, and then having really good assistant coaches that step up and want to do a really good job too with, you know, with Coach Parman, and just what a blessing he's been to our football program. And you know, him and I have known each other for a long time, and that definitely, you put those things together and you put leadership into it, and good stuff can happen.
Intended receiver was number 28, Zach.
And while we're on the subject of South Shelby's defensive coordinator, Carl Parman finds himself playing gridiron chess this week with a Hall of Fame play caller in Mark St. Clair.
He has, you know, and that's one thing, you know, Coach Parman enjoys that. He enjoys taking a look at things and trying to figure out how to stop people, and there's no secret with what they do. They are a very good football team, and they score a whole lot of points, so he's taking on the challenge.
And that is an equation that isn't merely limited to stopping Bowling Green's all-everything feature back, Blaine Bryant.
They got a lot of other kids that play well. They got probably one of the best tight ends in the state of Missouri. They got a quarterback that does a really good job reading what he needs to read, and when they do throw, he throws a good football. So they got a lot more weapons.
But that work might not even be South Shelby's greatest challenge here on Friday, as Bobcat linebackers Bryson Brandenberger and Blaine Bryant seem ideally suited to the work of trying to stop this Cardinal run game.
Oh, 100%. Those two guys are great football players. They trust their reads. They do a really good job shedding blocks. That's probably the most impressive thing when you watch them on film. What they do is they get off blocks really, really well, and that's going to be a big test for our guys up front. And they haven't played anybody quite like those guys, so that's a good challenge.
Which would seem to put the strength of South Shelby's offensive line front and center.
I try to mention them as much as I can, just because of how impressive they've been all year. And you know, Kendall and Cameron are special players, and it's anytime you got two kids like that, they're going to get a lot of attention. But those 5 guys up front have been fantastic all year.
It also portends a likely mano-a-mano encounter between South Shelby's Chance Rainey and Bowling Green's Harrison Hunt somewhere along the way.
It's going to be a lot of fun. You know, Chance is a great football player. The Hunt kid is a great football player. And at some point in the game, they're going to be one-on-one, and that's going to be a fun part of the game.
Ultimately, and full circle, it's once again self-determination more than any one-on-one clash that will determine a winner on Friday night in Shelbina.
More importantly, just doing us, you know, not trying to reinvent the wheel, not trying to do, you know, special things, but just doing us and taking one play at a time, and going through our process and our focus.